Hello and welcome to Reiki with Christopher Kermie. And I am Christopher Kermie, and this is our lovely Harmony Shira. She makes a great tone, doesn't she? Well, how's everybody doing this evening, this early evening? I think it might be around like 6 o'clock or something like that. I don't know. I was going to do a video earlier today, but this is my weekend and best opportunity I get to work on my art. And once I start my art early in the day, I just get in the zone and it takes away my day. But you know what? That's always been my passion, is my art. So as you can see, I got on my walls and artwork everywhere. I love it. But anyway, if you guys are ever interested in any of my whimsical art, side note, this Reiki video, get a hold of me and message me on Facebook and we'll talk. And I will share with you my some of my whimsical arts. So be it. But welcome to Reiki. And before we get started, like always, first of all, hello. Welcome to Tuesday. It's my Sunday early evening. So I really wanted a card reading today, and I hope you guys could use that energy as well. I've had it's been a long week to say the least. So I'd like to get started, shall we? So without further ado, for those of you who have never seen one of my Reiki videos, what I do is I do a card reading with you guys, and I share Reiki. And what Reiki is life force energy. The energy that is all around us all the time. The same energy Jesus shared. Same energy the guy down the street shares. The same energy I share. All of you have the ability to share. And what Reiki is that energy, and myself, I'm just one conduit out of so many of us in the world that direct that energy to you. And before I do that, I like to do a card reading, and I have 7 decks of cards laying in front of me, and I like to hover my hands in front of them, and wherever my energy feels more magnetized towards is the card deck I choose, and I mix that up and we talk about it. I share some of my experience, and whatever is for the highest reading of the collective listening with me is the card we will get and read, shall we? So without further ado, I'm hovering my hands. All right, we have landed on my angel deck. Sword of Light Oracle is what they're called, but I see angel wings. Well, in the sword, also the sword. So pretty cool artwork. I don't shuffle, which I explain in a lot of my videos. I just never gave myself the coordination or tried, so I just mix up a bunch of cards and put them in different places, and one fell out, so let's choose that one. Knock some energy into it, shall we? Blah, blah, blah. Are we ready? It's almost over. Kind of dark in here, sorry. Your current challenge will soon be resolved, and you will be able to look at the future with a smile. Totally, that's some cool artwork too. It's almost over. I hope that's reached some of you out there. I know it has for me, because you know, I'm in a life situation right now where I'm like, oh gosh, this is almost over. You know, I'm sure a lot of us ask that quite a bit in life. Is this almost over? Is this situation done with? Have I learned what I need to learn from this situation? Yes, it's almost over. The spirit says, energy says today, your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you will be able to look back. Look to the back to the future with a smile. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to have this moment and have a smile. Thank God it's almost over. We all have those moments where we're going through something and just want it to be over with and just move forward. What's my lesson? And it's almost over. Just keep that in mind and keep that in your heart. Whatever tribulations you're going through, just keep on walking. I don't know any of your situations, of course, people out there, but just keep that faith. Get through it. Look at my new glasses, my phone, and I like it. They're nice and thick. Hopefully, they came from the Dollar Tree, so hopefully they'll last a little bit. But anyway, let's do some Reiki, shall we? I'm excited to hear that it's almost over, because I'm kind of going through it. I'm not going to really get into detail right now. If you guys want to talk about those issues, comment below. And for some reason, don't comment below. Well, you can comment below, but I cannot respond for some reason. I'm not technically inclined to do so, or have the technical know-how to do so. So if anything you guys might know that might be off, or I can go in my settings to fix, let me know. Anyway, continuing on. Just know whatever situation you guys are going through, you can get through it, and you'll get to the other side. That is something I know just out of life experience. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can vouch for the same thing. We're going to get through it. You know, yes, it's bumpy on the way through. Of course, things do get bumpy on this life. But what we know how to deal with life is what we got. And that's what's right in front of us and what is in our control. And that's what I got with that. So what I got out of that reading is just keep the faith. Just keep the faith. Almost over. Fantastic. Now let's do some Reiki, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, can you all take a couple deep breaths with me? You feel it in the belly. Deep breath out as well. Wrinkly. Just kidding. Sorry, I distracted you. And for those of you guys ever interested in Reiki, right now I'm springing into a summer deal. $1 a minute for long distance or in-person Reiki. And for you Oregonians, I just recently moved here, well, last year, and I'm working on opening up a little shop somewhere. I don't have the means to have anything open right now, but that's my goal, is open up a little Reiki room to bring clients. So just putting that out there right now to put out in the universe. already knows what I'm looking for, but yeah, it's just going to take time, and I'm going to continue these videos to keep on practicing, to keep on evolving. So yeah, eventually that's what's happening in my life. I'm going to have a Reiki room and bring clients, and yeah, but in the meantime, we're going to have it right here, right now with you guys. So I just felt like sharing that. Just came out. So that's what's happening. So without further ado, with love, I'm sharing some Reiki with you guys. Remember, I'm just the conduit, the tool. We have these hands for a reason, to use them as the tool that we're given them for. And I found that magic and power of Reiki energy. It was probably a handful of years ago. It took me 2 years to go through, get my certificate. But you know, I'm so grateful that I did. We can, and the great thing about Reiki is we can all use it. We all have that ability. We have a lot more power than sometimes, well, a lot of times we think we do. And through this experience, I hope to share just a piece of that with you guys. Take some deep breaths. I mean, if you guys are ever interested in knowing anything more about it, you can always get a hold of me through my Facebook. Christopher Kermie Dunlap is my avatar. Just take some deep breaths. And what I ask you guys to do right after this is drink some water. It helps with that flow, that energy flow through the body. That's what my Reiki teacher taught me when I was going through the training. Anyway, sharing it with you guys. Feel that love, feel that security, safety. There you are. Remember, whatever's going on in your life, that whatever situation that might be difficult right now, that you might be questioning faith even about, just know it's almost over. Just keep on walking. You're going to make it to that side, I promise. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.